Hour in the Feeding Our Future fraud trial. At the end of testimony today, the prosecutor revealed a new allegation of potential witness tampering by one of the defendants. Lou Raguse is just back from the federal courthouse in Minneapolis with that story. Lou?
Julie, Assistant U.S. Attorney Joe Thompson, who leads the prosecution of the $250 million Feeding Our Future fraud case, told the judge that a witness who was getting ready to testify, one of the fraudsters who has already pleaded guilty, was approached in the hallway by another Feeding Our Future defendant who's awaiting trial. Thompson told the judge he believes the defendant Salim Saeed is communicating with co-defendants so that they know when to come to the courthouse and interfere. That came at the end of a long day of testimony that drew connections to a Minneapolis City Council member.
In the city of Willmar, where the school district enrolls about 4,000 students, a meal site registered with the Federal Child Nutrition Program claimed to serve meals to 3,000 kids every day for months during the pandemic. The nonprofit running that site, Stigma Free, just weeks earlier belonged to Minneapolis City Council member Jamal Osman. As the second week of testimony in the Feeding Our Future trial for Amy Bach and Salim Saeed began, an investigator testified about how Osman, who's not been charged in the case, signed over control of Stigma Free, which essentially had been dormant. Quote, "I have seen growth during the time that I have served, and I'm confident you will continue to grow this amazing organization in my absence," Osman's resignation letter shown to the jury said. And within days of handing it over, Stigma Free claimed to be feeding 75% of Willmar's children, and nearly identical numbers at a site in Mankato. The two sites claim to serve a total of 1.6 million meals and receive more than $5.2 million each. Inflated, fake, unbelievable, John Western from the U.S. Postal Inspection Service testified. Prosecutors connected the allegedly fraudulent sites to Bach, who submitted the site applications and signed the checks, and to Saeed, who claimed to be providing about 2,000 meals to each site every day from his small restaurant in South Minneapolis, Safari. In cross-examination, Bach's attorney asked the witness what Bach was supposed to do to stop it. "I think she would have been wise to scrutinize this as the sponsor," Western responded.
Now back to those allegations of witness tampering for a moment. Judge Nancy Brazel says she will find out what's going on. She ordered Salim Saeed and Amy Bach to have no contact with any co-defendant or witness for the duration of the trial or risk being jailed. And after court ended for the day, she began meeting with U.S. Marshals, prosecutors, and the attorney for that cooperating witness who may have been tampered with. Expect to find out more tomorrow, Julie.
So many moments just have you shaking your head at this evidence that's being presented. But Councilmember Osman is still a current council member. His wife's charity was shut down, but neither one of them have been charged with anything.
Correct.
Right? There's a lot of questions about what's going on.
Councilmember Osman did not respond today to my request to answer questions. He has not been outright accused of wrongdoing in this case. His wife's meal site was shut down, and it was labeled as fraudulent by Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison, but she has not been charged either.
But no charges.
Answer to that question, we don't know why.
All right. Thanks for the update, Lou.